Hello there, we are back. More main event stuff here from the Halo Wars 2 Amateur League. And this is Group 2's final match, the decider. One of these guys is going out. We already know that Albi has made it into the single editing part, but Double Monkey here, going in with Kinsano against his opponent Master Shreko, is bringing the board to this. His one and only true love. 180 pounds are on the line in this main event here. The Amateur League basically cuts off all the top players as well as some of the high-level players that would win the Rising Star, leaving the rest of the community. So, you know, these are still decent players, but certainly not someone that would belong in the Pro League. So they get to experience this pro environment without the pressure of the top players. And still get a little bit of money for their troubles. A really great way to improve, and I think everybody should try to play in the amateur leagues if you're like, you know, Diamond, Onyx. Hell, even the Platinum players should try. Quick shout out to our website subscribers who are helping to make these kinds of events possible by just helping to cover our ongoing costs. There's quite a lot of those, unfortunately. We're still developing the website, we're still making new features, we're still doing some other stuff, bug fixes here and there. Obviously, keeping the website going takes quite a bit of money, so all that help is very much appreciated. But you know what else takes a lot of money? Rushing. Especially with all these mini bases coming up in the background. Can Double Monkey pull it off with a Hellbringer rush? I do wonder what leader powers he's picking, because it doesn't look like anything visible to me, so it must be... Oh, not Hellbringer drop, it's red line. Could be getting across the map with that pretty quickly, but Shreko's already getting the raid camp ready. Combat spoilers is not allowed in this one, and Decimus is banned in this series as well. Just to answer some questions in the chat, we've got an Apex coming up for Master Shreko. That's pretty standard the way he plays, apparently. He just likes a lot of grunts. He likes his grunt mines. He likes his engineer to spew the goo. But it does look to me like Double Monkey should be able to take the power nodes a little bit faster, which is great. And Kinsano certainly has a lot of tools against mass infantry. She has a lot of drop-ins. Gotta tell you guys that Shreko right now is not ready for a fight against all those Hellbringers. He's once again not started capturing this power node, so he might just get overrun here, especially if there's gonna be some kind of turret drop follow-up here, which should be the third point for Kinsano players, mostly. Okay, the mine does detonate, takes down the Hellbringers. But I think if you're Kinsano here, you're just happy to take down the mini base and move on. No need to pressure the main. There is, after all, the Goo Boys. There is a raid camp. There are going to be engineers. So I think the hold won't be terribly difficult for Shreko. But he is bleeding units pretty hard. That's not great. Need more of those grenadiers. We're gonna see a drop in. Double Monkey doing pretty well in the power department here. Ooh, he sucked up the goo. Better make good use of that then. Double Monkey reaching third point, which should be drop turret. And remember, you can drop turret onto the mine. I was probably better off here, shooting at the mini base and the army at the same time. That's an upgrade harvester. Why is it showing normal harvester? Okay, all these Marines are getting taken down in the end. That's just too many Grenadiers. Shreko did forget the back building, but he's now getting a Mexican generator on that. Can be a risk against Kinsano. Ultimately, you get to the point where you have your 4th point and drop in Flame Warthogs. So gotta watch out for that. Yamamaki now going tier 2 as well. And has the base follow-up as well. So that's great. I think he must have rewatched his other games, where I was repeatedly talking about this, that as you go tier 2, you get that next 200 power, you slap down that base. That's just how it should go. If you're not losing in a tier 1 fight, the base should come up and you should be in a naturally good position. It will also help your leader power progression, so you get to that 4th point faster, which is very important for Kinsano, especially given the Flamehawk drop. Certainly a good way to clean up the grunts and the grenadiers. Shreko is still very stuck in tier 1. I actually did not get the power extractor upgrade, which is gonna bite him in the long run. There's a turret drop. Nice takedowns. It's basically paid for itself already. Doing a lot of damage still. And will hold the middle. But, you know, the infusion is getting annoying here for the Marines for sure. Bunch more grenades going down, taking out some grunts. Shreko going for the tier 2, but he's got the Grenadier drop ready. The Marines, however, are now all red-lined up. Oh. That brute looking for the big boom sucked up the goo. Such a long animation, so it's like really inconvenient. Marines running, not being able to shoot in that state, of course, having their backs turned to the fight. Most of them do get taken down. Double Monkey is paying attention to his building slots this time around. He's got a good amount of upgrades, should probably focus on that a little more. In tier 2 with Kinsano, you definitely want your actual hero Kinsano out, because that's when she shines. Nightingale has been taken out, and there was a mine as well, but didn't do the powerful detonation just yet, wasn't armed fully. Warthogs are cleaning up, however. Need to get those Marines to shoot though, if he actually wants to win this fight, otherwise the grunts will fight back pretty hard. Good job with the spread. And Shreko is kind of defenseless at the moment. He's trying to get out some elite rangers, but he has no base follow-up to this, so economically he's in the gutter. Bunch of elites, then hunters, and more grunts. That's the way to go here, for sure. More hunters. Grenadier drop can, of course, slow these guys down as well. That should be one more dead Warthog. Oh, he's not gonna get him. Maybe an infused mine here by the mini. That's still a single extractor, not upgraded. Ay, ay, ay. Shreko's all uniting across the map. Let's see if that works out for him. There's a ton of Hellbringers now, but they're not dispersion nozzle upgraded. There's a turret drop. And maybe the Flamehawk drop is gonna be back soon as well. Although Double Monkey might be wanting to save up instead for the bigger drop. Okay, there's dispersion nozzles. That should be a good cleanup. No Kinsano hero just yet. She would be wrecking this stuff, by the way, and also threaten the base. Great ram on that Warthog. A lot of damage to the army. Nightingale goes down, however, taking away a lot of the longevity of this UNSC army. Grunts are doing their job, but dispersion nozzles is just a little bit too strong for this infantry. They can't hold their own against it for long. Flamehawk drop is ready to go, and by the way, this upper Flamehawk drop has taken down the Mexican generator. And now we've got a cleanup in the middle. Shreko resigns. Very nicely done. Very nicely done by Double Monkey. He seems to like these leaders that give a little bit of initiative with the drops. So Cutter, Conisano, definitely good picks for him. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Badlands for this one. Double Monkey will be going for Forge. And on the other side, in the red color, Master Shreko will be going for Shipmaster. Both of these leaders are really good here. Mobility is a given with both. Good economy is on the Forge side. Oh! A generator first is not something I expected, because that way you can't fight for the mini bases as hard. It might be something to do with fast warthogs. We'll see what direction this goes in. But sending up 2 units in the beginning when you go generator first just does mean that you don't have as many resources available back home, and certainly can't pick up a mini base. So Shreko does contest that with the Ghost and Grunt. Oh my god, this is not it. This is a rush. The last thing you'd expect. Although I would have preferred that with a front raid camp, just, you know, getting the supplies up here, grabbing the mini down there, and then pumping. Well, we'll see how that goes. The Chicken Ran says he loves the content. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're trying to do our best here. Get some good competition going in Halo Wars 2. Even at the lower levels, because those guys are gonna be good one day. If they keep playing, if they keep practicing, if they keep rewatching and analyzing, then eventually they'll be just up there with the pros. And we really want to encourage more people to try. With these amateur leagues, pretty much anybody can get in. So I'll have jump pack brutes. To defend this, Forge will need not just a Warthog, but also maybe a few jackrabbits, maybe a turret. That would all be the way to go here. The grunts can certainly take out the sentinels on their way. Is this a teleport cheese? Oh god. I think we might be looking at a teleport cheese. So basically you put your guys up here, you teleport them down here, and then you've got a straight road into the mines. That might be happening here. A turret is getting bought by Double Monkey, and we've got jackrabbits, so the defense is perfect in terms of strategy. He knows that there's no Master Shreko to be seen, which means that the rush is pretty obvious. Shreko is in a hurry to go to sleep, I guess. This might go very, very badly. Ammo rounds getting researched. The Ford truck now has an escort. Here they come. This has got to be a teleport thing. Straight shot into the mines, boys. Let's go. He's doing it. 11 brutes. Oh! You didn't get to... Oh my god! They still got the detonation off even though they were in the air. Alright, Forge is hella out of position. We'll lose these pads, I'm sure. But it's 4 minutes plus. So Double Monkey is actually pretty close to unlocking either a heal or the scatter bomb. The Forge itself can hug the base to reduce the incoming damage, and this should be a cleanup, I think. Shreko is dead. Might just have lost the series, guys. That's really bad. Oh my god. What was that, Shreko? Well, that's it. Double is actually going to be the one to move on to the main single elimination part of the tournament. The Shreko is out today. GG's. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've got in the blue color, Freshly Baked, playing as Decimus. On the other side, the Visceral is bringing Arbiter to the table. And this is the MetaPlays Halo Wars 2 Amateur League main event. 180 pounds are on the line. The top players are not allowed to play. Even the strong players in Rising Star are not allowed to play. This is really for the mid-level and lower-level players. At least among those that play tournaments. These are still some pretty decent guys, actually. Oh, that's a very early generator, sir. Gonna get that back mini base. But yeah, you can definitely see some jankiness with the build orders initially, which then hopefully gets resolved as the guys go into the later stages. But definitely some lacking experience here. What the point is of these tournaments is that these guys get to learn and improve. They get to experience the competitive format and one day might be among the pros. You'll never know. Right, 2 versus 2 mini bases, so everything's quite normal. Our Arbiter player has the second generator coming up, so everything's in order with that. Some resources being left around the map. Definitely should not allow that. As much as you can pick up, you should always pick up those resources because they can be the difference between affording an extra building or even a base. With that one turret that saves your life. Tons of grunts coming out of the Visceral, but no other units. Could expose him to death by choppers, but fast tier 2. Faster than the Decimus player for sure. The Decimus has to still upgrade this extractor. And we even have a turret coming in for him. Not a whole lot of power pick-me-ups around the map left. But yeah, at least both players are doing well with pickups. Not much left now. So I'm really glad to see that. And, you know, the power nodes are being cleared as well. Very nicely done by the Visceral. This raid camp isn't really doing much of a muchness. And we still got this extractor not upgrading. We got the Visceral going after tier 2. Getting the raid camp ready. And only thing is missing right now is the second base. You can see the resources lining up perfectly for that after you click up. So getting this raid camp is great because you can immediately start producing, but you should also get the base because you've got enough. It's the best use of resources. Still no power extractor upgrade. Never not upgrade your power extractors, guys. It may cost a lot, but it doubles the income on these things. It's not like pads. Generators must be upgraded. The pads you can leave alone sometimes, but it's still good to have pad upgrades. It's just power is the resources that dictate the tempo of the game. So you're actively losing out by not doing it. Second base is coming up for Freshly Baked. Finally the power extractor upgrade as well, but the tier 2 is going to be a million miles out. And the Visceral is already getting the third extractor. He's definitely watched some of the pro tournaments to know how this goes. And pumping out the elite rangers on time as well as getting this base going. So I'm very happy with what I'm seeing here. There was a bit of jank early on, but now 4 power nodes and all that, it's looking really good. Taking over the garrison points as well. This is great stuff. Now the choppers will be difficult to fight against. right? But you take out the brutes, that's already good value for your money. And there's the mines that are also detonating, so not bad at all. That's a good vortex though. We'll paint this entire infantry blob and some of them will die. Probably it's time to leave. But the Rangers are still getting some very important infantry pickoffs. Freshly Baked's base is up. But the Viscera is just pumping more and more. I would like to see at least one pair of hunters. Oh god, the beam. It's destroying everything. Well, so much for the Visceral's early advantages. The choppers are fantastic, of course, against Rangers. But they still take a little bit of tickle damage. A very little bit. Another ranger getting picked off. It's very important pickoffs, but the choppers are going down also, and now there will be a hunter. The Visceral also populating this base with several buildings. Apex is coming up. Should be thinking about the heroes soon as well. But for now it's grunts, grunts, grunts. No phantoms just yet. He's happy fighting on the ground. And I'm not sure Freshly Baked will be able to defend himself. He's still not tier 2 because he upgraded too many pads. Oh my goodness. There's no turrets even, so every unit that comes out will get picked off one by one. That is unfortunate. At least make turrets if you play so heavily into tier 1, but ideally you have to get that faster tier 2, right? The banished units are just so much better in tier 2. And now I think the Visceral has the means to end it. This drop-in is an absolute disaster for Freshly Baked. You just can't deal with it. All the army gets healed up as well. And I think there just now was an infantry level upgrade as well, which I've missed. Engineers are coming in. And this base is toast. Moving on to the main. Shouldn't be much of an issue. Again, Decimus can't heal bases without engineers. A double Apex is trying to come up, but I don't know about that. It's definitely high risk. Shield generator as well. There's plenty of units here to take that out. The mini base is being worked on as well by the elites. Now, as we see, a hell of a lot of air units coming out, which I don't think will happen. Beam was also used not long ago, right? So that might be back. Beam might help, especially with these choke points. The Vortex is doing a good job so far. As are the turrets. But none of them are anti-air, so the stuff is staying, and Freshly Baked is gonna have to resign here. The Visceral just a little bit too strong. He takes all the bases on the map. My god. Yeah, he's definitely watched the pro matches. This is how you're supposed to do it. And within one season, you can get to this point where you basically do everything that the pros do. Well done, Divi. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The blue color, we've got our cutter player, Freshly Baked. And on the other side, already up a little bit in the building production, this is the Visceral. Also as cutter. So we've got a mirror matchup. Very early mini base by Freshly Baked. That could... It is backfiring already. He's not making buildings. Oh no. What happened here? Oh no, no, make a building. Oh no, 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 Freshly Baked. Oh god. Oh god, this can be very punishable right now. A single sniper will take out every infantry unit, and the rest can be just Hellbringers, and then we rush. That's the mission for the Visceral. He's just too far ahead already. I'm not sure what Freshly Baked is doing. I mean, he's trying to pick up all the resources, which is great, but not at this cost. Two snipers even. Wow, the Marines never had a chance. Let's see if the visceral, oh sorry, freshly baked also can get one, but you know, sniper versus sniper is pretty brutal. If there's 2 against 1, the 2 will one-shot the other sniper. So it's pretty snowbally like that if you're in a lead. And if you shake the sniper, they might not even get hit themselves. I wonder if the visceral knows about that. Ah, he does get peppered a little bit there. Ooh, loses one actually. Good job by freshly baked, but the buildings, you gotta make the buildings. So late. It's behind by an entire building because the build loader is wrong. There's 2 snipers, 3 snipers, 4 snipers, that's enough. Time to go. Of course, the visceral doesn't have the divine information that we have. Oh my god, are we waiting for a generator? This building is not wanting to get made. The visceral meanwhile has a mini base up now as well on top of that. Snipers can finally go to town. And I mean go to town. Oh god, a heal on the Marines. That's not gonna work either. Heal is not that strong. It's pretty good, but I mean, these are burst damage units. They will take down whatever. There's 5 snipers, so Marine squads will just disappear. Oh my god. This might end on ODST if there's no turrets back home. There is a turret. Oh god, no. Freshly baked. What happened? What happened there? Oh no. There was no generator this whole time. Yikes. That's a series. I think we're not gonna post this one on YouTube. That was... something went wrong for the visceral there. I mean for freshly baked. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind the scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.